Hey, this is Brooke, functional medicine dietitian specializing in fertility, and this is the Fertility Dietitian podcast, where I help you uncover the barriers that are preventing you from optimizing your fertility and teach you how to work with your body to finally take home a healthy baby. Each week, I will be diving into different topics on fertility and sharing my perspective on physiology, metabolic health, nutrition, and lifestyle approaches that have helped hundreds of couples get pregnant even after years of heartache. My goal is to empower you with the knowledge you need to take back control of your fertility. Happy listening. If I was trying to get pregnant, one of the first conversations I would have would not be about ovulation tracking or another supplement, but about sperm. Because the sperm that your hubby has today reflects how he has been living over the last 90 days. And if you are only focusing on the female side, you are missing half of the equation. In this episode, I'm walking you through exactly what I taught my husband about his fertility so we could shorten our time to a healthy baby. It's simple. It's actionable, and it matters way more than most couples realize. So let's get right into it. First and foremost, the 90-day window that you cannot ignore. Here is a reframe I want you to take with you. Sperm is not static. It is being built every single day. The sperm used to fertilize an egg today started developing about 70 to 90 days ago. That means your lifestyle today directly impacts your fertility 3 months from now. So if you are thinking about trying to conceive in the next few months, you are already in your prep window. What you do right now really does matter. So here's what you can do. Here are your action steps. Give yourself at least 3 to 4 months of intentional prep before trying. Stop thinking of fertility as something that just happens when you're ready. Start thinking of it as something you are actively building together. Next, you want to think about the things that are quietly damaging sperm. So this is where I see couples lose time without even realizing it. There are a few very common exposures that directly damage sperm quality and DNA integrity, and we can actually test DNA health or fragmentation and integrity. So this is not just about getting pregnant. This is impacting your miscarriage risk, embryo development, and the long-term health of your baby. Here is what I walked my own husband through. Weed, nicotine, and alcohol. Big no's. Regular marijuana use is associated with lower sperm count, low motility, and abnormal morphology. Morphology is the shape of the sperm. Nicotine, including products like Zins, increase oxidative stress and damage sperm DNA. Big no's. Alcohol lowers testosterone and impairs sperm production when intake is consistent and high. Really checking in with the alcohol intake is important to support that sperm health. Plastics and synthetic like fabric exposure can be really damaging too. So think plastic water bottles, food containers, and even clothing. All of our polyester blends are plastic, and it definitely impacts the health of the sperm. Definitely impacts female fertility too, but that's a whole nother episode. Endocrine disruptors like BPA, which is a chemical found in plastic, and phthalates interfere with the hormone signaling and can directly impact sperm development. Okay, so switching over to natural fabrics is, especially with underwear, is going to be a priority here. So here's what I want you to do. Eliminate marijuana while trying to conceive, really during the prep period and while trying to conceive. Reduce alcohol to 2 to 3 drinks per week or less. This really depends on your overall toxic burden and how you're overly nourishing your body overall, because we need a lot of nutrients to help us package up alcohol and eliminate it too. So make sure you're eating adequately, hydrating adequately with those 2 to 3 drinks a week or less. Remove nicotine completely. Switch to glass or stainless steel for food and water, and choose natural fiber clothing whenever possible. Really prioritize the underwear, anything right on the reproductive system itself. I would also add supplementation as something to think about. Cutting out anything interfering or adding testosterone is essentially male birth control. So you really need to be aware of that as well. Next up, food. Food actually builds sperm. So this is where most men are underfueled for fertility. Sperm is not just magically produced. It is actually built. Every part of it, including the DNA, requires nutrients. So we focus on giving his body the raw materials it needs: animal protein for amino acids and micronutrients, colorful fruits and vegetables for antioxidants, healthy fats to support hormone production and reduce inflammation. Here's where you can start. Include a high-quality protein source at every meal. Aim for at least 5 to 7 servings of colorful produce every day. Add fatty fish like salmon 2 to 3 times a week. Sardines, anchovies, haddock, sea bass are also some good fatty fish too. Use olive oil and avocado as primary fats, and don't rely on supplements to replace your food. We need supplements to fill in the gaps, but it's never a replacement for that food. Next, heat is a bigger deal than you think. Sperm needs to be kept cooler than the core body temperature to develop properly. This is why the male body is designed the way it is, to keep it lower than core body temp. Even small increases in temperature can actually impair sperm production and quality. This is one of the easiest things to fix, but often one of the most overlooked too. Here's what we changed. No hot tubs or saunas during the prep window or while trying to conceive. No laptops directly on your lap. No phones in your front pockets. That's heat as well as EMF exposure that damages the sperm too. So avoid high heat exposure, especially to the groin area, but anything like a hot tub or sauna is a no. Use a desk or barrier for laptops. Keep phones out of your front pockets and be mindful of tight, non-breathable clothing, because that restriction can also build heat, which is also damaging too. So when you're thinking about natural fabrics to purchase for those underwears, also think about breathability and fit too. His health shapes the pregnancy. This is the part that changes everything for most couples. Your partner's sperm does not just impact whether you're able to get pregnant. It impacts the placenta growth. It impacts your entire pregnancy, because the health of that placenta actually impacts things like gestational diabetes and hypertension or preeclampsia, ability to carry to term, low or normal birth weight. Also, sperm health also impacts your baby's long-term health. So ability to get pregnant, have a healthy pregnancy, and baby's long-term health is all impacted by sperm health. We see associations between poor sperm quality and increased risk of miscarriage, gestational diabetes, preeclampsia, and poor embryo development. So this is why I am so passionate about couples understanding this and sperm health as a whole and starting this conversation. This is not just about getting pregnant faster. This is about building a healthier pregnancy from the start. Okay. And we can use supplements to fill in the gaps. So targeted supplements that I wanted to bring up that actually help are something to consider. Again, supplements are not the foundation, but they can be powerful when they're used correctly. We want to focus on antioxidants that protect sperm from oxidative stress and support mitochondrial function. The ones that I use most often in practice include CoQ10 or coenzyme Q10. This supports mitochondrial energy and production and sperm motility. And acetylcysteine, also known as NAC, supports your antioxidant defenses and reduces oxidative stress. L-carnitine is very supportive of sperm motility and energy metabolism. So when you're thinking about supplements, you want to make sure you're using targeted supplements based on where your own health is, what your diet looks like, what your lifestyle looks like, and what your sperm parameter looks like. So not random stacks. These are some really heavy hitting antioxidants that can be really supportive for most men, but might not be right for everybody. Give supplements at least 90 days to see an impact, a significant impact on sperm health. And make sure that you're really prioritizing lifestyle changes and nutrition changes along with your supplements. Our supplements are actually going to work better with nutrition and lifestyle changes alongside them. too. Remember that fertility is a team sport. So if you take nothing else from this episode, take this. Fertility is not just a female responsibility. Male factor contributes to about half of infertility cases, and yet most of the testing, the pressure, the intervention is placed on the woman. This really needs to change. When both partners are supported, we see way better outcomes, faster time to pregnancy, healthier babies as well. It's really, really that important. If you are in the season right now, I want you to take action today. Start the conversation tonight. Please share this episode with your partner and decide together that you are going to approach this as a team, because you deserve more than guesswork. You deserve a plan that actually supports your body and your future baby. If you want help identifying what to focus on first, reach out or look at the links in the show notes. I have a male fertility mini package or session. I also offer private coaching for couples because it takes two to tango. If you are ready for that personalized support, don't hesitate to reach out. You are not in this alone. Thank you for listening to this episode of the Fertility Dietitian podcast. If you enjoyed it, please leave a review to let me know what topics you want more of or less of. If you want to keep learning, subscribe at Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or wherever you listen to podcasts. Check out my website for more info on my private coaching program, Master Your Fertility, or my membership community, Fertility Blueprint. And don't forget my digital store. Come say hi on YouTube and Instagram. See you in the next episode.